What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Streamers Cheaters. Today we're going to be discussing Diaz Biffle. We have actually got a clip of Diaz Biffle shooting a speed hacker who is lagging across the screen. Very similar to the situation with Scump and Z-Laner, but the clip of Diaz Biffle shooting the speed hacker lagging player is definitely similar to the Z-Laner clip. It is nothing like the Scump clip. So we are going to show you that in today's video, and we will break it down frame by frame in Sony Vegas, just like we did with Z-Laner's clip and Scump's clip in the last video we did. If you do enjoy today's video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And don't forget to follow my socials, they are linked in the description below. Thank you. Right, let's crack on with the video. In this clip, guys, we are going to be showing a demonstration of Diaz Biffle shooting at a lagging player. The lagging player appears to be using speed hacks, and we will see the difference between this gameplay and what happened with Scump's gameplay. We will be comparing the situation with Scump and the situation with Diaz Biffle. So there's the speed hacker. Okay, so that was part one of it. And it actually happens a second time. So we actually got to witness Diaz Biffle shooting at a speed hacker, shooting at a lagging player with no optic, with a 3x optic and with a hollow. So we've got him shooting with 3 different guns, and with all 3 of them, he seems to have the same sort of drag the Z-Laner has. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take this footage into Sony Vegas and go through it frame by frame. Let's check it out now. Again, guys, we recorded this at 60 frames per second, 1080p, using Streamlabs OBS, and we will be going through this now frame by frame. We've actually put a cut in the middle here, just because there was a slight delay between the 2 kills. So we are only focusing strictly on the situations where Diaz Biffle is aimed at the lagging player. Let's go through it now, frame by frame. Here's the first engagement now. You can see his aim dragging at that point. He decides to switch weapons. You can see his aim, his crosshair placement then, actually dragging with the lagging player, whilst he was changing weapons also. Jumps off the roof, and his aim from this point is almost near perfect. See that drag then? Again. So the guy's basically just completely disappeared off the screen, and Diaz Biffle turns round here and perfectly shoots him. If I come up against the speed hacker in this game, I most certainly wouldn't be pushing the guy. Okay, so that was the first engagement. We've got the second one here. We will pull it off and separate it. We're going to go through this one now, frame by frame as well. In the first clip, you can clearly see the drag on the lagging player whilst he's using the Mach 10. You could also see slight drags even when he was aimed down sight with a 3x scope. We're going to skip forward to the engagement, guys. So this is where the engagement starts now. So we'll go through it frame by frame here. You can see the guy lagging across the screen there. You could also see the crosshair of Diaz Biffle lagging with the player. Again then. And again then. And the guy starts coming directly towards him. Now in this part, I want to point something out. He is still aiming where the player was, but we can visually see the player maybe about 10 foot to the left of him. But he still manages to down the player where he was shooting, and this completely reiterates the point I was saying about the visual player compared to the player hitbox. Now just because that player is lagging at that speed, that doesn't mean his hitbox is keeping up with him, because obviously the code they are using to break the game, to break the movement within the game, isn't able to manufacture the player hitbox to keep up with the player's movement perfectly. And that's exactly what happened there. That is why at the end, Diaz Biffle's aim didn't track the player over to the left, because the hitbox was still there. And let me tell you, if you are using any form of aimbot, whether it be rage hack settings, soft aim settings and so on, your aim will only lock onto the player hitbox, not the actual visual player itself. But a lot of the time, the hitbox and the visual player are in sync throughout the game. Of course, that's how it's intended, but it doesn't always happen. Especially when somebody is using speed hacks, it isn't going to be perfect, is it? So you can see throughout these whole situations that Diaz Biffle's aim tracks the lagging player perfectly, and it is extremely similar to when Z-Laner tracked the lagging player also, wouldn't you agree? What it isn't similar to is when Scump did the same thing. Scump had to readjust his aim. Scump didn't perfectly track the lagging player. Scump's aim didn't pull or drag in any direction. Scump had to recorrect his aim himself. So what do you guys make of that? Is Diaz Biffle better than Scump? Or has Diaz Biffle got something running in the background to help his aim? And I know a lot of you guys will have already seen this clip, but just for an easy comparison so you don't have to switch between videos, we will show the Scump clip again and you will see him actually not tracking a lagging player in this clip. Let's play it through now. And it's that simple, guys. Scump had to readjust his aim. We put all this information out in the Z-Laner vs Scump video and you can see the clear difference, and you can also see the clear difference on this compared to the Diaz Biffle situation. What's the difference between the two? I'll tell you the difference. Diaz Biffle come out of nowhere playing Call of Duty with no face cam whilst live streaming on Twitch and uploading videos to YouTube with very suspicious gameplay, and Scump is one of the best CDL players to ever exist. That's the difference between the two, but it's up to you guys to make your decisions on it. If you guys want to slow any of these clips down to analyse them fully, feel free. Enjoy. So there we have it, guys. The clip of Diaz Biffle is definitely in the suspicious category with Z-Laner's lagging player clip, wouldn't you say? And again, compared to the Scump clip, it is definitely day and night. It is definitely hot and cold. That's my opinion on the matter. I believe that something is being run in the background of Diaz Biffle as well as Z-Laner, and that is why their gameplay appears to be completely different to what we are seeing with Scump when he come across a speed hacker. What do you guys think? Diaz Biffle has had some of the most suspicious gameplay I have seen. In fact, I would say he is more suspicious than Z-Laner himself. What do you guys think though? Let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And don't forget to follow my socials, they are linked in the description below. Thank you. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!